Hey guys, welcome back to another video. So today we're going to be looking at another vegan teacher video. I thought I was going to take a big break over this because her videos were just getting way too repetitive, but she did something that I missed. It happened like 8 days ago, but I just wanted to talk about it. This video might be disturbing to some. That vegan teacher tackles a serious issue, like not even like in the correct way. She actually just like basically mocks the situation for her vegan propaganda, you know, her usual antics. It's just really ridiculous, very disrespectful. But without further ado, let's just get into the video. Before we even start, don't forget to like and subscribe for more commentary videos I upload every day, and I'll see you on the other side. So this is the video in question. When the Twin Towers came down, many animal eaters died. Was this a good thing or a bad thing? The fact that you would even question this, that is just way too dark. This is just way, oh my gosh. This is Instagram, what do you call it? Instagram, things from Deep Vegan Friend. And, Vegan Teacher's gonna cover this. Bro, why would you even upload this? You see, and you know how she usually gets a lot of dislikes? No, this is just way, this is like so much dislikes that it is more than usual. Like, look at that ratio. Look at the percentage of likes. There must be bots like it too. Let's just video.
Hello students. Today we're going to be looking at my Instagram account, and specifically an account that popped up today that I thought would be interesting for you to know about. So this account is called Deep Vegan. See it there, deep_vegan. This is a young man and he lives in Sweden, but his English is very good. So he writes here.
I don't think anybody cares if his English is pretty good. I mean, I don't judge anybody based on their English, and I just really don't care. Also, like Deep Vegan is just a horrible person, man. So I'm pretty sure some people mean that he was like, not vegan teacher's son or something, but like he's part of the vegan club who do crazy things just to act like they stand up for animals. Meanwhile, they're doing something far worse.
Everyone be mourning the victims of 9/11. I'm just over here thinking about all the non-vegan arguments I could use to say it wasn't a bad thing that it happened.
Oh my gosh, that is just way too disrespectful that I can't even comprehend what I just heard, what I just read. Are you kidding me? There are some people who have lost very close family members, and you are making jokes like this. I don't care if this is serious or not, like, if you're taking what you're saying serious or not, but like, that's just so mean and so inconsiderate. And the fact that YouTube still has this up. Oh. Okay. What did I just watch? Oh my gosh. So if you lost a loved one and they weren't vegan, would you just like dance on their grave? Like, what? What's next? When somebody tells her that a family member of theirs died, will she just be like, would she ask like, are they vegan? And if they reply no, will she be like, oh well, they can rot in hell. Oh, alright. Or will she say, good riddance, they deserved it. I hope you cry.
Life is cruel, get over it.
Excuse me? No. Get over it. That's so rude. Like, some people, they can't get over it because of somebody very close to.
Dying is natural.
Yeah, okay, that second line, that's true. Yeah, it is natural. But don't use that phrase in a context that you mean like it doesn't matter if they died if they're not vegan. That's so rude.
It's the circle of life. Try telling a lion that it's wrong to kill a zebra. They're already dead. I didn't kill them though. If humans didn't kill each other, they would keep overpopulating and taking over the planet. If we didn't kill each other, a lot of people would lose their jobs. Might makes right. So I can see some sarcasm here. They were killed humanely. At least they got to live. They had a good life though. Their death was quick and painless. God says it's okay.
Don't tell me what God says, because the last thing you need to be talking about is God, because you're talking about some very messed up stuff, and the fact you put God's name on that, I just can't with you.
They're just animals. Alright, so we're looking again at some of his stuff. This is Deep Vegan. So someone wrote to him, so you don't care about the 20,000 lives that got taken away by some selfish men? You're disgusting. No, I don't care about animal abusers dying. What?
Oh my goodness. Number one, they're not animal abusers. Eating meat is not abusing animals. If the animal is already dead, how is that? So, yeah, it's the same thing with that lions and zebras thing. Like, so how come a lion can eat a zebra or whatever? But we can't eat animals. Like, technically humans are animals, so it's just continuing the cycle of life. We're continuing the food chain. It's common sense. And the fact that these vegan people are just a whole kind of evil. I'm not holding it back. They're evil, and that's it. There are some nice vegans who just mind their own business and do what makes them happy, do what's good for them, what they think is good for the animals, and I like that. I support that. But what Vegan Teacher and her little squad are doing, that's just disgusting. The fact you would even bring September 11th into this is just disgusting.
There's dying. Why would I? A non-vegan
Why
dying.
would I? I'm speechless. What?
Just means they can no longer continue to torture and mass murder other animals. Like, honestly, give me a valid argument in favor of why I should value the lives of people who go about their lives forcing others to be enslaved, raped, kidnapped, imprisoned, tortured, and murdered just for the sake of their own pleasure and convenience. I guess he's referring to people who murder in the poultry industry, in the egg industry, and also in the fishing industry.
If any vegan lost someone they cared about in that event, then I'm sorry for your loss. But in regards to everyone who died in the event, as long as they are not vegan, I don't see why that is a bad thing.
I've never wanted to punch a person more. Oh, yeah, YouTube. This is not me reciting violence on anybody, but no, I mean, this person actually deserves it. I mean, this negativity.
You can get triggered by my opinion all you want.
Of course, people will get triggered by your opinion, because it's not a nice opinion. It's not even like a valuable opinion. It's not even, would you even call that opinion? I mean, I guess you would, but at the same time, it's like, it's just you being disrespectful.
Go on about how, like, I'm disgusting because I don't care about human lives. But honestly, try to give me a valid argument other than they're humans, because that isn't an argument.
And them not being vegan is not an argument either. What's your point?
My reason for not valuing the lives of humans is based on logic.
This dude sounds like a supervillain from a Marvel movie. Like, I don't value human lives. Like, what? What are you, some kind of evil god for Marvel or something? I don't get it. You act like you're above all mortals or something.
I used to care about humans before I went vegan. But then
You used to care about humans before you went vegan? So if all your family died tomorrow, you wouldn't care because maybe some of them aren't vegan? Like, that's just the messed up mindset to keep in your head.
I went vegan, and after a while I realized what egocentric pieces of shit most humans are, which is why I stopped valuing them.
I mean, yes, there are a lot of egocentric people, but like the fact that you say people who eat animals are egocentric, that just doesn't make any sense.
And since I don't care about horrible people who don't think animals deserve respect, Nazis, homophobes, sexists, all the horrible people in this world who just force suffering and death upon others because they want to, because they believe themselves to be superior. That is why I don't value the lives of humans anymore, because most humans are like that. They want others to be forced to suffer and die just because those others were born into a different body than they were, and because they derive pleasure and
Okay, so I would agree with the statement if it didn't have anything to do with your stupid activism. Like, oh my gosh. Every day. Sorry, every day I get a little closer to agreeing with Thanos, correct? I cannot believe I am actually reading this title. This just proves Thanos wasn't a villain. I refuse to believe that this count isn't an extreme form of satire. Why do animal rights activists only use human minorities to try to prove their points? I know, like, Vegan Teacher always bring black people and queer people into everything she talks about, just for her stupid points. First, it was a pure stupidity. Now it's just borderline evil. Yeah, same. My friend said the same thing. She's absolutely crazy. I don't think burning and then falling from a building is a quick death. Exactly. Or suffocating, being crushed, it goes on. Or being impaled, or suffocating, or even developing cancer as a result and dying years later. Or having a fear of planes for the rest of your life. Oh my goodness, and then there's gonna be that one crazy vegan person in there. Honestly, even questioning that makes someone scum. You really shouldn't have this video up. It's disrespectful and idiotic. I agree with Plankton. Get in a box and float down the river, Grandma. Oh my, savage! But it was deserved, bro. It was deserved, man. You two are the reason there aren't nearly as many vegans in the world. Exactly. After reading this title, I've decided that Emperor Palpatine was a good guy. This video made it easier to classify ThatVeganTeacher as a domestic terrorist. ThatVeganTeacher and TVegan are perfect examples of why many people have uncomfortable views towards vegans. The amounts of unsound arguments in this video is actually astounding. Does this guy think that just because he's vegan he isn't human? Yeah, he thinks he's immortal just because he eats plants. Go eat the neighbor's lawn, Mr. Deep King. Her mom while pregnant. Nah, I don't think drinking would do something. 40 years later. Oh my gosh. Dude, it's not even 40 years later. It's like, what? 60 years later? How old is she again? I forget. 66, I think. This is a lot coming from you two, especially since neither of you are actually American. Even Canadians mourn that day, except for these two. Yeah. Respect the victims. Yeah. Sometimes I wish people like this always had their socks wet. Oh yeah. I agree with you with that statement. Okay, we're gonna watch a few more minutes before I actually just hit my head on my bed's frame.
Convenience from it. Whereas your reason for valuing human lives, correct me if I'm wrong, is based on the fact that they are humans. It's either that or the fact that they are sentient beings. But if that is your argument, then you have to value all sentient beings. Hitler, Nazis, literally everyone included.
I hate that vegans always have to bring in these horrible people from history just to prove a point. You know somebody has a stupid point if they can't go a sentence without bringing something stupid. Bro.
And if that is how you feel, then that's fine. Like, you can be logically consistent with it. I don't judge people more than humans feel. But if you think I am disgusting for not valuing the life of the average human, then you are just saying that I am disgusting because I was born with a brain that works differently from yours. I choose how I
that doesn't
act.
make any sense.
It's the same for all of us. So all that really matters is whether or not I treat others with respect or not.
Husband's wife, you're
Yes, they are a sick human being. Yeah.
You're a sick man. And then he writes here, this animal abuser is proving my point. You literally have no argument. The animals you forced to be tortured and murdered have families too. Whether or not—
Shut up! Even my microphone setup has had enough, bro. shut up. No, I've had it up to here with this vegan nonsense. If YouTube doesn't terminate her account in a week, or even by the end of the year, I'm gonna be disappointed. I'm actually gonna report this nonsense right away. I can't take no more of this. The fact that people like this are allowed to roam around on a platform where other people need to speak up about actual issues is just borderline disgusting.
So do you mourn those deaths too?
Oh my gosh, vegan teacher, you are gross. You are a pest, man.
And then Deep Vegan responds, well, I'm not going to care about humans just because you told me to. You can't stop me. Oh boy. Here are some other things that he posts. He has a TikTok account. Let's see what this is about.
None of that had to be done for animals because people have been eating animals from the dawn of time.
That is completely irrelevant to whether it is ethical or not. Just because something has been going on for a long time doesn't mean it's automatically justified in any situation.
Interesting. Let's keep watching that one.
Imagine if black people were still enslaved today and that had
Oh my goodness, you are bringing minorities into your stupid nonsense. Oh my gosh.
going on since the dawn of time. Would the enslavement of black people then be completely fine?
The fact that you're white just makes me feel more uncomfortable about this. You do not have the right to speak up about this. You're not some history teacher. You're just talking about your stupid vegan nonsense, and you're not talking about this in the light it's supposed to be in. This is ridiculous.
No, it wouldn't be fine. For the same reason that it's not fine to torture and murder animals.
Do you see me torturing animals when I'm eating a burger? What is it saying? No, don't eat me. I understand if you don't like animals being consumed, but the fact that you have to be making dumb videos like this just makes me want to eat them more. You see, you haven't persuaded me one bit. You just made me angrier and more hungry.
Even though it's completely unnecessary. Appeal to tradition.
Also, we don't slave animals. Like, how do you, like, what, do we tie them up and have them go miles and do our laundry for us? Like, the logic is just not adding up.
Tradition is a fallacy, and you would have to be really dumb to think it's a good argument.
I never said I agree with animal cruelty. All I said is I don't agree with racism from white vegans. I hate the way they treat animals in the meat industry, and I really do wish there was a way more ethical way for us to get meat. All I'm saying is I agree with humans eating meat.
You don't agree with animal cruelty, and yet you are directly paying people to torture and murder animals for you just because you love chicken nuggets. You don't like how the animals are treated, and yet you keep paying for it because you enjoy it. Here, let me show you how stupid you sound. I don't agree with black cruelty. Like, I hate how black people are treated, and I wish there was a better way for us to enslave black people. All I'm saying is, I'm okay with owning slaves.
Holy crap. What? Are you kidding me?
Yes, you agree with animal cruelty because you directly support it. You passionately defend it. So please, spare me this complete bullshit. Your words don't mean anything when your actions go directly against them. Forcing somebody into a slaughterhouse.
I mean, he makes a good point, but at the same time, the fact that you just keep using black people for your nonsense is just disgusting.
And slitting their throat just because you're addicted to their flesh. That is animal cruelty. You're literally murdering someone just because you enjoy it.
But what you're not going to do is sit here and attack black and indigenous people of color instead of targeting the big corporations. How does that work?
Oh, but I am. I am going to call out anyone who supports and defends.
You're still not going to any corporation. You call this activism, yet you just sit on your couch and yell at young kids. Like, bro, it's you really reek of get off my lawn, kids.
It's unnecessary animal cruelty. I am going to defend the animals no matter.
Aw, are you defending the animals by screaming about eating meat? Yeah, you're not helping the animals directly. You're just screaming at people for no reason.
What? Because they value their lives just like you value yours. And those big corporations.
Okay, I've had enough. I've literally had enough. With that being said, I hope you enjoyed this video and consider liking, subscribing to Kid Awesomeness and joining our Awesome Squad. And the more awesome, the better. I'll see you guys next time. Alright, bye.